All right, then. Let's talk about Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. He's back. He took a little vacation, a little rest, but now he's back, guys. He's back. Yeah, he was having some fun, and yeah, he's decided to rejoin us again. So after the slight disaster that was Halloween 3, they decided, hey, yeah, we should go back to Michael Myers. So that's what they did. So this film takes place like 10 years after the original, which is actually 10 years. I think it's, yeah, the original is 78, and then this is 88. Because like the original is 78, the sequel is pretty much like, yeah, next day or the same night, really, I think. And so this one's 10 years later. Basically, Michael Myers is, after the explosion, he's basically just a wreck. But everyone's like, whatever, Michael Myers is fine, don't worry about it. He's barely done anything. We don't need security on him. Shut up, you crazy doctor. You don't know what you're talking about. Everyone ignores the doctor from the first two films, I guess. Well, yeah, don't worry about it. He'll be fine. And then guess what? He breaks out. And from an ambulance, he does a weird thing, thumb in the forehead, which is more just impressive because the forehead is pretty fucking strong. Like, this thing is strong. I mean, that's why people head footballs with it, you know. And it's just like fucking puts the fucking thumb through it. And it's like, fucking what? Yeah, so Halloween 4 was a much needed relief after watching Halloween 3. Because I like this one. I do like it quite a bit. I will be getting spoilers, so if that's not your thing, then you should leave. Basically, Laurie from the first two films has died off screen because they probably couldn't get back, or she didn't want to come back and wanted to do other stuff. So this time, Michael Myers is haunting her daughter because apparently Michael Myers has to kill the bloodline for reasons. I don't know what those reasons are. He just does. I don't think it's ever explained. Again, I might have missed it. Maybe it was briefly mentioned, but I feel like it wasn't. So I'm going to say it wasn't, and then someone's going to correct me. So it's fine. He just he wants to kill her for reasons. It's like, okay. Yeah, basically everyone ignores the doctor, who for some reason has like a facial scar from like the previous film. Somehow, almost like a few scenes later, basically it seems to heal up. So I guess he was just like, I don't want to wear as much makeup, and it changed up his makeup partway through the film. Was like, yeah, whatever. Or he gets some cosmetic surgery, partway through the film. I don't know. It's just like all of a sudden it's like way more healed, and yeah, Michael Myers basically goes on a bit of a rampage, killing anyone who on his way. For reasons unknown, he just kind of does. It's one of those things where, like, I feel like in this era they just don't. It's just like the boogeyman, but the boogeyman because reasons. Like he's just more of that kind of unstoppable killing machine type thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of some teenage drama in this, but yeah. No one cares because they're gonna die. But Michael Myers goes on a rampage, kills the people, leaves the Dr. Loomis basically alive. Well, just goes on this rampage. The Laurie's daughter picks up a Halloween costume that is basically the same as what Michael Myers wears when he is a kid, when he first kills his other sister. Which will be called back on well, I'm going to say it, in the end of the film, because Laurie's daughter, it turns out to be just like a Michael Myers. So I really hope they don't do, what was it they did? Is it at the end of Friday 5 or 6? I want to say it's 5. Yeah, 5. Where it's like, it's not Jason, it's like their friend. Who's basically is the guy? Yeah, no, it's 5 because it's 5. It's 5 because it's basically the kid who, weirdly enough, very similarly, dresses up like the kid who dresses up like Jason, the kind of trick Jason. Is what I can say. Well, tricks Jason because he's going, "What? You look like me." You're like, okay. Just so that weirdly throws off Jason, and then you basically, yeah, they end up killing Jason, and he kind of, but they never really go with that angle, and that annoyed me because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He's been corrupted, and he's become the new Jason, but they never went on that angle. So I really hope I haven't seen 5 yet. I really hope they don't drop it entirely because that would really annoy me. Look for my review of 5 when I go, what the fuck did they do? But no, there's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of good scenes. I like the fact that, yeah, at least the police, most of the police seem to actually pay attention to Dr. Loomis, which is nice because normally they just be like, you're crazy. Yeah, they go, oh shit, we can just... Michael Myers is about, well, I better fucking do something about that shit. Whereas normally they'd be like, whatever, I'll be fine. No one cares. You're like, what? Yeah. So basically, he's off to kill to kill his niece. They kind of get into some drama. They kind of do their own thing. Teenagers doing some hookups, getting some killed, because that's what happens in in a horror film. You gotta kill some teenagers. It's just the rules. I like the rednecks are just like, Michael Myers is about. Well, we gotta go kill him, and we're gonna go kill Michael Myers. They just go off randomly and just end up getting killed. All right, no, they actually do get killed. But yeah, because there's a lot of different arenas. There's normally like the house where they're holding up, where they mostly survive. Well, actually, there's only like the niece, and I think it's like her adoptive sister. I think I've forgotten. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just gonna go with that. I survived. They fall off a roof after a scene where they basically, there's a really cool scene in front of like a window, and you're like, oh, this is framed really well, and I'm like, that looks really cool, but also the whole fucking time I was like, oh, Michael Myers is gonna push him through out of that window. Doesn't fucking do it. I saw this window, I was like, this window looks like it's framed really well. It looks really good, but I couldn't help but think, oh, he's gonna throw him through the window. He's gonna throw him through the window. He's going to throw him through the window. Why didn't he throw him through the window? Oh. Yeah, they escape, and then they're with the rednecks. But then I think Jason was underneath the truck. I think. I can't say for certain. But yeah, there's a lot of way more death in this film than previous films. Well, at least the first one, where it was just like a bunch of teenagers. Michael Myers has gone on really on a rampage. Yeah, I do like the twist at the end of the niece has become Mike Myers. I mean, it was, it's obviously foreshadowed for the fact she picked up the costume that looked like him as a kid. Which I thought they were going to go for more of the Friday angle, where Jason would go, oh, Jason, Michael Myers would be like, oh, you look like me, like they did in Friday 4. But they didn't do that quite. But yeah, overall, it was nice. I mean, it was after I watched 3, so there was that. Let's be honest. It was a nice palate cleanser after watching 3, which was just fucking batshit. You know, it was kind of nice to go back to a more simpler horror film, should we say? Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes. Again, I haven't seen any of the other ones, so next one is that one. It's Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So, just from I can see the kid on there, so she's definitely coming back, which is good. So, but I got no idea what the fuck is going to go on. I'm looking forward to it. Look forward to my review in a week's time. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I know I'm saying it, I'm not streaming this or anything. I'm just literally recording this. So I'm like, yeah, watch it next time. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not actually on Twitch or anything at the moment. I'm just recording. Yeah. Look forward to where we go, because I know it's like basically the original timeline is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So the 5 we're ignoring 3, and then the timeline resets with it goes 1, 2, 7, 8. Then they have the complete remakes, so they're their own thing, and there's 1 and 2 of those. And then the new reboot. Is it a reboot? The reboot of the series where it's like 1, and then you count it as 11? Yeah, 11, 12, 13. So it's like, okay. I'm just knocking things about. Yeah, I'm clearly going to do Lely. Yeah. Look forward to that. I'll stop rambling now, and we'll sign off. Get ready for Halloween 5. The Revenge of Michael Myers.